Yes, people, welcome to Real Fan TV. Your boy Zane here, and today, special guest. We got Cam, my first ever guest on my channel. So big up yourself, Cam.
Big up. Well done, my people out there, man. Come on, we need to get these channels up.
No, exactly, bruv. It's all about the collab and getting the real fans, the real people chatting and working together, bruv. Provide some real entertainment. Do you get me? But anyway, let's talk about the subject today, which is FSG Out. So lately, Liverpool, I'm telling you now, bruv, it's been peak the way we're playing. Come on, Cam, it's been peak, innit? You must have been like, raw, them lot.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? On a Liverpool point of view, yeah, this league was a long time coming. But Klopp, for some reason, he got it wrong in the summer. I don't know why he didn't bring any more like players in. Like he only brought Thiago in, like really, and it's like.
Do you know what? And that's what this video is about, bruv. Because there's a lot of fans getting pissed now, bruv. Do you know what I mean, right? And it's one of those, right, where basically I want to break it down and call out exactly why, do you know what I mean, what's going on, and actually get your opinion as well, because you're going through this yourself at the moment with Cronky Out, bruv, isn't it?
You've been going through it for years.
no, exactly, right? So that's what I want to talk about. That's why you're on here, bruv, right? So let's talk about Cronky Out first, right? Because we'll go to Liverpool after that, right? When was the moment in your head you're like, nah, I'm done with this Cronky, brother. I'm done with this board. When was that? When did that happen? What was the moment that caused you to fuck this? I'm done.
I think it was his first full season, when he took the rest of the shares off Usmanov.
All right, what season was that, bro? Was Wenger still there?
Wenger was still there, yeah.
Yeah. Is it when you moved to the Emirates or before that?
It was way after. It was. I'm trying to think. Was it 2012?
Okay.
2011, 2012, something like that.
Shit. So
the rest of his shares to Cronky in it, and then he was like, "I'm done with this, and I'm not even going to try and bother arguing." That's when I always knew.
What was the moment? What was the moment where you thought, "Oh, fuck this guy"? Apart from the shares, what did he do that pissed you off? Was it a summer transfer window? What was it?
Every transfer window.
Go on.
Year in, year out, when I'm seeing these dead ass players come into our club, like Mertesacker. I'm not being funny here. Mertesacker, cool. He's a good defender.
I was laughing about that one, bro.
He's a good defender. I'll give him to him, but he's not a defender we need. These top players. We don't need good defenders. So that was it. That was after, like I said, it was. I think it was his first full season as the real. I was like, you know, fuck this guy, man. Get him out of the club, man. Like he's dead. He can't.
No. Do you know what makes me laugh? Right. Is that basically. Well, it's kind of peak for us at the moment because I keep talking about this word mediocrity, right? And I'm keeping it real, you bro. No disrespect or nothing, but I don't want my club to come like you lot, Ban FC, bro, where you've accepted mediocrity. Where for you know, Wenger was happy with.
You know what it is? It's because it's been going on for so long. There's no point. There's no point fighting it no more. Yeah. This is most problem. Arsenal's problem. Like we can't, like, because of this bullshit that's been going on for so long in our club. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Arsenal can't. No, we can't. Yeah, we can't because every player knows if they come to our club, there's gonna be some sort of problem in the next couple of years' time when it comes to them discussing the contract and all this and all that. Do you know what I mean? So for me, bruv, like I said, it's just we've been in this rut for so long that now Arsenal fans we're just used to it now. So we're accepting it.
No, exactly. And that's my concern, right? Because at the moment, right, like you said, who has Liverpool bought? To get me, right? All right, we've got Thiago.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but this year was I was very shocked at Liverpool's transfer window this year, man. I was like, all right, Thiago's a good signing. Don't get me wrong, he's a very good signing, but you've only bought Thiago in basically, like
and Jota as well, but he's not a known.
Yeah, Jota. No, I mean, Jota was a good one for me, but he's injured right now. Is he injured? But even
he's injured. Yeah,
I was thinking to myself, I've always said it: if Liverpool lose their defenders, they're gonna struggle. Especially if they lose Van Dijk, and look what happened at the start of the season.
No, exactly. And Shane's made a good point, like, because you lot didn't start buying superstars. You get me? You know, Invincibles. You had like proper elite players. You get me, right? And then suddenly, like you said, the Mertesacker kind of. You're like, where's that coming from? You get me, right? And you could argue, right, like where we're at the moment, we're dipping a bit, right? We're off form, right? And then the problem that the fans are having on our side is, and that's why I can see the similarities between what Arsenal are doing. Do you get me? Where we've got the same kind of owners. We've got these American owners, right? They're running like a business, bruv. Do you get me, right? From them, they're just thinking, get top four, get the money from the top four, Champions League, get money for that. We'll make a profit, and then, do you get me?
You know what it is, yeah? And we thought at the start, like maybe about 10 years ago, when these billionaires started taking over clubs, we was all getting gassed. Like, we were, are we the next club to be taken over by the next billionaire so we can be the next Chelsea, Man City sort of thing, yeah? And then the problem is we've let too many, no disrespect to Americans, but we've let too many American businessmen come in to an English club sport that they don't have a fucking clue about.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're making it a business instead of a sport.
Yeah, real talk, and that's what's happening. Do you get me? Because it's one of those where they just look at the money in it all the time, bro. They don't think about let's just.
If you look at the owners, look, let me give you an example. Before this whole City and Chelsea got taken over, and you looked at the owners before, it wasn't about the money. They wanted to make money, but they wanted to make money so they could attract more better players in, so they can win trophies.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the Champions League and the Premier League. But then since I blame this movement on Abramovich, because since he came in, he bought Chelsea the league twice. There weren't no Mourinho genius about it. He bought the players. He told Mourinho, go out and buy these players.
Exactly.
Yeah, because Mourinho at that point was still he only had just won the Champions League with Porto, which fair enough. That's a big thing to do, especially with a team like Porto. But you're still not a real, like, no one really knows who you are apart from that Champions League win. If you didn't win that Champions League, no one knew who you were.
Yeah, I heard that, bro. I heard that.
Abramovich has brought you in and said, look, I'm going to give you the money. Go and spend it. Get these players in and make Chelsea great. And that's what he done. So no, I'm not taking away his management skills. He had to put all that together, of course. But I still blame Abramovich. And then look what happened. City got taken over. Now look at City fucking buying leagues every year, bro. Like,
there's another thing as well. But one thing I can see with you guys, right? I'll be honest, right? If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be worried because who's going to come to Arsenal, bro? Do you get me, right? In terms of you ain't got no Champions League, you're not winning anything real season. You've got a manager that no one really knows about. Do you get me? He's not tried to trust. He's not like a Klopp, Pep, whatever way. Like, raw. I'd love to play.
I'd love to work under him.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
It's not like everyone be like Arteta. Well, who's this Arteta guy? I knew him as a player. That's it.
No, exactly right. So if you lot don't do nothing this season and you go top 6 is the best you do, the quality like of the players you're going to get.
You won't get any quality.
You won't. Exactly,
the
right.
quality we were looking at will be the Europa League quality if we're lucky. See, this is the problem. This is the problem Arsenal have had for years and years and years, and this is why I get onto Arsenal fans so much. Yeah, because I saw this from years ago, but they only started seeing this around 2013, 14 times. Because I didn't know anyone personally, and I didn't hear it personally. Kroenke's out or Wenger out before I said it. And I'm not saying there wasn't people like that. I'm just personally saying I never heard it or know anyone to do it apart from my guy. Literally, me and my mate. We were Wenger out and Kroenke out. Like, it was so. But now it was Arsenal fans like, no, Kroenke, he's a billionaire. Come on, I'm like, bro, this guy is no good for us. We need Usmanov, not this guy. Usmanov will bring us success. This guy will not do shit for us. He just wants it as a business. And I got proven right. No,
do you know what? And that's my concern about that as well, right? Is the fact that the way it's happening at the moment for you guys, I can see that now because I'm now starting to hear little moments. Do you get me? Do you mean where certain Liverpool fans are like, "Nah, bun this man, FSG out," and obviously the defender issue just piss people off now. They're thinking, "Hold on a minute, what are you talking about?" Do you get me, right? And then I'll go into some kind of fact still, right? Because you lot, right? Because where you are in the league and you ain't got that pulling power anymore. For you to get players in, you got to pay them P's, bro. You get me? You're talking 350 plus, 300, 250.
You're right, bro, because we're now at a position where if we want these big players, we are going to have to pay the P's. Whereas the likes of like yourselves, Liverpool, City, they will pay the P's, But they'll know if they're going against Arsenal against a player, they don't have to try. All they have to do is offer that little bit more, and they'll come to them.
Yeah, do you know what the joke thing is, right? Right, I'll give you a breakdown because I did a bit of research about this, right?
I've been saying this as well.
No, exactly. Arsenal are like Man U last season, right? But guess how much Salah's paid in our club? This is again, I can't guarantee these. This is stuff that I found on the internet, so I don't know how much true it is, right? But guess how much? Your biggest guy, 375, 350 for Oz or whatever. How much do you think Salah gets paid at Liverpool at the moment? Rough guess. Yeah. You matched it, yeah. He's at 200K. Yeah, 200, bro. Yeah, exactly. And Mama's got the stats to back it as well, right? He's performing, he's putting the output.
This is the thing. A lot of players would rather go Liverpool right now than come to Arsenal.
Exactly, right? And that's what I'm talking about, right? Like, you got Thiago's coming. He's about 192. Do you get me, right? 192. Firmino's 180, and that's a violation. Firmino, bruv. You need to refund that money, bruv. Exactly, no goals on that guy. He's on 180.
I was saying Firmino is the best central midfielder I've ever seen.
no, real fact.
Just like Aubameyang's the best left back I've ever seen.
No, you get me though, but 180 grand a week, bruv, my man's on.
And you're not even scoring, bruv.
Exactly. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It could be worse. It could be 350 a week and not be scoring.
Well, Ozil, man, you must be happy that Ozil's
not Ozil, fucking Aubameyang.
Yeah, well, exactly, right. So if I look at what I'm looking at here, most of our players are between 140 and 100K, which is decent. I think that's reasonable for the quality we got. You get me? We've got nothing stupid over there. Do you get me, right? So there's an issue at the moment that's coming on because Salah, I don't know if you heard about him, but Salah's making noise again, isn't it? He wants a pay rise, bro.
He wants to leave or something.
No. Do you know what really is right? He's obviously seen like Aubameyang's got 350 or whatever he's got. Do you get me? And it's thinking, bun now. I'm doing the same numbers, bro, from better numbers. Man's on 200.
And I'm winning leagues, and you're only giving me 2, bro. What's going on?
Exactly, bro. Honestly, right? So
my man at a dead club getting 350, yeah, and I'm here winning this shit, and you're giving me 2.
Yeah, thank you. Exactly, right? So that's why he's sniffing at Real Madrid, because they'll pay the piece still. Real Madrid, they pay money. So you get me, right? So he's thinking, right? He's just putting it to Liverpool, right? He's saying, look, I want more money because certain men are getting paid next at banner clubs, you get me, or less alone clubs, right? So I think he wants at least 300 plus, and he knows that Real Madrid will pay him money. So he's saying basically to the club, yeah, he's saying to the club, look,
he might go Barca,
Well, either one of those, you get me, right? But what he's trying to say now is like, boy, I'd love to stay, but it's up to the club. What's that? That's read between the lines. What's he saying? Pay me more money, bro.
Pay me or I leave.
Yeah, he's just like, that's what that means.
Between the lines, yeah, that means pay me, bitch, or I'm leaving.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Do you get me, right? So that's the kind of thing that's going on at the moment, right? And then, like you talked about, you lot ain't brought in. We ain't really brought anyone in, right? If I look at the information I've got on our signings, right? We've basically, our club, right, generally past 8 years, generally it's between about 20-30 million a year we spend. That's mad, isn't it? 20-30 million a year. Yeah, and then only got big. When we sold Coutinho and we got some big money for that and all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. That's when we start. Yeah. That's when we start.
Barcelona got played, bro. That guy went to Thingy and didn't really have a good season, did he?
No.
He's not Bayern Munich. I'll give him that. He's better at Bayern Munich.
No. Do you know what, right? So the killer thing, right, is that it's only since we got the Coutinho we started spending big, right? And then we spent big again.
For now, wait for another year.
Yeah, it's gonna go up 200 plus.
I want 300, bro.
Yeah, no, exactly, right. So the thing that's pissing our fans off, right, is that when we did finally spend big money, most of it was covered by the Coutinho fee, right? So we didn't actually spend the money, do you get me? Because we got the money in hand, do you get me? And we just send it out again. The next season, when we won the Champions League, we spent, I think, about 140 mil. So we proper invested, do you get me? You got some proper players in, you got me? We got like Fabinho, Keita,
yeah, I remember
Alisson, to get me, right? And then we went on and won the Champions League, right? But then the season after that, we didn't do nothing. Honestly, do you know who we bought the year we won the title? Sepp Vandenberg, some young youth from Holland. Do you get me? A defender. Harvey Elliott, which was a free. Do you know what I mean? From the little youth from Fulham.
Fulham.
Adrian fucking Park Life goalkeeper, man. That guy, man, he's only good for his playing goal in Park, bruv. You get me? One of them games that you put your backs down. Yeah, no, not even Sunday League,
not even a Sunday League. You know, you just have a kick about. I go.
Exactly, bro. He's on it's Park Life, brother. Trust me, right? I mean, got Minamino, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So can you see now where the fans are getting pissed now? Look at the caliber of players we've signed. Season before, Alisson, Fabinho, Keita, and now suddenly you've got Minamino.
I never clocked that, you know.
That's what I'm saying to you, bruv.
I think maybe that's the okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's why the fans are getting pissed now.
Thiago and even Jota was a good sign.
Yeah.
Like Jota, let's be honest, that was a shot. He's actually shocked a lot of people in a good way.
Yeah, but he wasn't a name player, was he?
He wasn't a name, but Thiago is quite a big name player. So
yeah, no, exactly, bro.
Now you said that, I actually see. I'm starting to see a pattern.
And that's why I brought you on.
You don't want to get that's the Arsenal pattern. You don't want to get caught in that Arsenal pattern.
I'm telling you now,
Arsenal
right?
Man United pattern. Oh, if you get caught in that, just know that league. Just celebrate for the next 10 years, bro.
Do you know what? And that's what's making me laugh at the moment is the fact that because we ain't bought a defender. What our fans are saying is, all right, we get you don't want to spend 50, 60 on Upamecano or that kind of players because it's like, you know, short term, you're going to get rinsed by the club, right? But at least bring in a loan player, bruv. Eder Militao from Real Madrid, bruv. 2 million. Do you get me? And then, you know, sort out the wages with Real Madrid. Bring him in. And that's what's good.
I was saying half each. They can do half each. That's what
do. No, exactly right. And what's really pissing the fans off, right? Because if we look at the income that basically Liverpool bring in, right? At the moment, it comes up to about 600 mil a year, bruv. They're getting in 600 mil a year. Do you know how much that goes on wages? About 122 mil, bruv. 122 goes on wages. All right, add a bit more for, say, another 50 for all the stuff they've got to do to pay staff to run the club and all that kind of shit, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Because we've got the Nike deal as well, right? So they're all thinking, hold a minute, man. You got monies there. You got P's there, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
You got P's now. Don't act like you don't have P's now. You have P's. We all know you have P's, Liverpool. So spend.
Exactly. And that's what pissed him off because we're thinking, right, you know what? We could understand as fans, right? If the injuries happened a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, it came from nowhere. These injuries happen right near the start of the season. So they've had a good 2-3 months to know about this problem, Bob. So there's no reason why a defender should be walking through that door on the 1st of Jan. Do you get me? Do you mean? It's like they know what's going on, man. You know, their business, isn't it? So they plan ahead, right? And that's what the fans are getting pissed off with, bro. I'm telling you now, right? You watch. Come 1st of Feb, you're going to start hearing some noise, bro. FSG out. It's going to start coming a ting, honestly. I'm warning it now, right?
That's what I'm saying, bro. No disrespect to any American themselves, but since these American business owners are starting to come into English football, they're destroying the fucking game, bro, because they don't care about the football. They don't care about winning. They just want to make money, and that's it.
Yeah. So
they literally they're destroying football, bro, and they're doing it so silently that we don't even notice, bro. But look, they've already look, Arsenal, United, Liverpool.
The American owners, they're all American owners, aren't they?
All American owners. And look what's going to happen. 3 massive clubs. Furthermore, look, I know Arsenal, have been banterous for the last 10 or so years, yeah?
It has. It's been hard for you.
If you look on, statistically, we are still the 3rd most, in England, we're the 3rd most successful club. In England. Yeah. Obviously behind United and Liverpool. But you see the top 3 now, by club standards anyway, they've been taken over by Americans, and they've got Arsenal. I mean, United and Liverpool should have sorted from Arsenal, bro. They should have learnt from
Exactly.
Whoa, these Americans aren't as gas as they sit. Nah, bro.
No, do you get me?
I don't want to say to them, nah, fuck that. Let me, hey, how much you want? You know? You're Russian. You want to buy my club? Say no more, bro. 2 billion, no more.
I'd go to like a Russian oligarch or Saudi, brother. Or
listen, I would go to a Saudi or a Russian because they seem like they actually want to win shit. Like, no, if you don't win this shit, I'm firing your ass, bro.
Hey, yo, I got to watch his comment, bruv. What are you talking about? We're going to knock you out the fourth round, bruv. Then we'll play our kids in the fifth round and bun it after that. Trust me, you've got bigger teams. Champions League. What do you know about that? About K? Anyway, sorry.
Who's that?
I got distracted. Some Kai. Right, so hold on. Look at this, right? Do you agree with this? It's criminal that Arsenal spent 72 million on Pepe. Don't you think that's mad? Look, they brought in Sancho, Haaland, Brandt.
Yeah, but you need to look. You need to look at it like this. Yeah, it was but it is a criminal thing. But you need to look at it when Dortmund bought these players. I think their most expensive player was Haaland.
Yeah,
because they bought Sancho for 8 mil. I think they had Brandt from early as well, so they bought him for quite cheap, and Hazard as well. That's Hazard. That's Eden Hazard's little brother, isn't it? So
no, exactly. I hear that.
They bought him all for cheap. The only one that would have cost them a little bit of money would have been Haaland.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I get it, but bruv, who knew that Sancho was going to be this next wonder kid, and who knew about Haaland? Haaland that just came by. Haaland shocked the world, bruv. I don't care what anyone says. Everyone is just so shocked how a 19-year-old is doing bits like a 28-year-old Ronaldo, bruv.
And he's still doing it now. Do you get me? And that's what we need, bruv.
Like he's a kid still, but he's playing like he's been playing for 20, 30 years.
Yeah, exactly. And we got Firmino at the moment, bruv. Do you mean we need, Jota's injured now. But yeah, exactly, bruv. So it's kind of peaked for us, right? And that's why I wanted to talk to you about this, because what's your advice for the Liverpool fans there? Because you're still going through this at the moment, bruv. And now, let's keep it real. Again, no disrespect to Arsenal and that, but you dropped levels, bruv. Do you know what I mean? You are Band FC at the moment. You've been dealing with it for 10 years, right? Right. What advice do you have for Liverpool fans? Because at the moment, if we don't buy a defender in January, when we got the P's, I've clearly showed now that we got P's there to spend out on that, right? Mm. What happens come summer? Do they get all right? We'll allow them out.
Do what I was saying to all these fans, years and years ago, but no one wanted to listen, innit?
What's that?
Don't buy the merchandise. It's the truth.
If you
don't buy their merchandise, they will lose money big time on that side, to the point where they'll have no choice but to sell. It's the only way. It's the only way I see it with Arsenal, bro. The only way we're gonna get rid of these scumbags is if we don't literally buy the shirts and all the Arsenal stuff, like the cups and
Yeah.
Basically, not making any money off Arsenal merchandise, because then they're gonna look at it like, shit. If Arsenal don't do well, we ain't gonna be making money. We're gonna be losing money.
No, I hear that because obviously we got the Nike deal now, and you lot are getting rinsed with this Adidas retro kits and all this kind of thing that's coming out every couple of months, bro. And we're getting the same thing now. I'm sure there's a fourth kit coming out soon, bro. It's just the money thing, isn't it? Because obviously you got all these fans around the world.
But they don't care about like I said, the Americans. It's like if you look at like the NFL and the NBA and all that, yeah, he was, but. Who knows? It's Arsenal, isn't it?
Exactly, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? What was that? Yeah, no. So if you look at the NFL, the NBA, and all that, yeah, they're very business. It's a business.
Yeah.
You see how much them players make? They make fucking millions, bro. They make more than us footballers.
No, I hear you, bro. I hear you, and that's what's pissing me off because
look. In football, where would you find one of your best players go into a rival team? You wouldn't find it. It does happen, but it's not so common. Whereas in NBA or NFL, all the time.
Yeah, standard over there.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's a business.
Yeah.
It's going to happen to the Premier League soon. That shit is going to happen to the Premier League soon. And that's when I'm going to stop watching football. That's when it's going to be down to shit, fam. Because that's when I'm like, yeah, it's all fixed now. It's going to be bullshit, bro.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Even if I go and buy the league, I wouldn't be out. I'm like, fuck it, bro. I don't care.
No, but that's going to happen, right? So basically, what you're saying is, for Liverpool fans, but you can see what I'm saying. It's happening, isn't it? You can see what's happening on our side.
I'll give you real advice, innit? Like that advice is advice, but let's be real. There's always going to be fans buying merchandise. So
exactly,
that's not really a big option. All I can really say is you're going to have to just sit back and just hope and pray that and Arsenal doesn't happen to you.
But you can see where I'm coming from now, innit? You can see where you're coming from. What I told you now, you can see it happening.
I can see it happening if the owners don't fix up. For us, it's too late. We already know about our owners. But the thing is that, like, we've got off the owners a little bit less lately because he has spent the money. In the last 2-3 seasons, he has spent money. So we can't really say he's not spending money anymore. He's just spending it on the wrong fucking players.
well, then, like I said, that's only good thing for Liverpool is that we've got good signings. Do you get me? We got people who make proper signings. Do you get me?
Yeah, our recruitment is look. People say why are you getting onto Kroenke so much and all this? I'm like, bro, Kroenke's the motherfucker who hired them. They didn't come to Arsenal and say, give me a job or da-da-da-da. No, Kroenke hired them because Kroenke obviously got gassed up with what they said to him.
Because he don't know football.
And Kroenke was like, okay, that seems good. Yeah, okay, I'll hire you.
Yeah, because they man that he don't know about football. Do you get me? Soccer to them, innit? You get me? So what does he know about them, man?
If you're telling me you're playing soccer, then don't talk to me about football, bruv, because your football ain't football, bruv. Your football's handball, fam. but
that's basically the point I wanted to get across to Liverpool fans. You get me? Is that you're pissed now. You're more pissed if you don't buy a defender. But then I think just hold tight. Wait till the summer. And if they don't deal with it in the summer, because let's be honest, right? I'll keep it real. City's won the league, bruv. Let's be honest, man. They're looking. Exactly.
City 4-6 on now, bruv. They're gonna go and do it now.
No, exactly right. And then let's get gas right. You know what people whilst they were laughing at the Man United fans yesterday, right? Because why are you so happy that you didn't win whatever? I go, look, bruv. You man came to us as top of the league, bruv. You stats don't lie, bruv. So technically you're the better team, and we got no defenders, and you couldn't do nothing to us, bruv. That's what I was laughing, man, because I think you flopped it, bruv.
United fans were more happy about it yesterday. I'm thinking, you're happy about drawing against a team with no fucking defenders, bruv.
That's mediocrity, bruv. And that's what I'm telling you. They're used to that. You guys are used to that, and I'm kind of scared that we're going to become that kind of club as well. Do you get me? Because that's not right, innit? Because they were top of the league.
Yeah, if you had Joe Gomez and Van Dijk in that team, it would have been all over, fam. Because you wouldn't have been in this little rut you're in right now.
Yeah, because we can't trust the defenders, so our midfielders can't full on. Do you know what I mean? They hold back.
Defense, bruv.
Do you get me, right? And the thing is, right, people don't understand, all right, our defense is sorted, but our midfielders are protecting them. Do you get me? So we're losing out on the goals now because they can't just stay up there, ride or die, and just
to come back to be defenders.
They can't be up there. Do you get me? So that's the problem, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So, but anyway, Cam, it's been an absolute pleasure because I wanted to talk about this, right, and get your opinion from Arsenal fan because you're going through this, right? So big up yourself for coming on and giving perspective.
And I appreciate. I'm honoured to be the first guest.
No, real talk, man. Honestly, on this channel, I'm very selective. Honestly, I'm not gonna smoke up.
Every week, like every Monday or something. Just ask people to come on, innit?
Yeah, no, I'll definitely do that. But with the right people,
jump on, innit?
Yeah, exactly. But Cam, do you want to tell people where they can find you, bruv? Because boy, you're blowing up at the moment. Big up yourself.
Nah, big up to Zane as well, man. Come on, get his followers up, get him up.
Right, subscribe, boy. There's people in there.
So subscribe to Zane. I should do that because it's that side. I'm pointing at the wall like that. And yeah, you can find me on Twitter, CamZ24 with 3 Ys, or you can find me tonight. Every Monday night on Sarcasm City TV at 9 p.m. But tonight, because of the Arsenal-Newcastle game, we're doing a live watch-along. We start at 7:30, and then obviously we'll watch along, and then we'll be doing a little review after the game. But yeah, mainly Monday night, Sarcasm City TV, 9 p.m. we have a Gunners talk show. So, but obviously tonight's a bit different because of the game. So
don't worry, man. You're blowing up, bruv. There'll be more stuff. There'll be more shows for you, bruv. Come on, man. Big yourself up, man.
And I appreciate bringing me on, man.
No. Hey, anyway, guys, that was the end of the show, and I